What's going on, guys? Welcome to Sonic Sounds, and today I wanted to talk about part 2 of my last video. We were talking about producing a song and then arranging the vocals and cleaning up vocals that were recorded on a cell phone. For this particular project, I got vocals from a vocalist over in India during a time of lockdown. They didn't have a home studio at home, so they were able to record the vocals on a phone, send them to me, and I was able to clean them up, and we were able to get a release on Spotify and on YouTube. So let's jump into the project. We're going to show you the dry vocals and then the processing we did to achieve the final results. All right, so we are going to play a small portion of the vocal. I am gonna play you the dry vocals, and then we'll go into all the processing that was done to make it sound the way it came out on the final record. So let's play the track without any kind of processing to see what it sounds like.
पहला रमी मैं तो इंस्टा पर करंट तक्षरी जो जो तमकेट लाई challenges पति गया बेशब.
As you can tell, the vocals are not that good at all. Well, as far as the quality goes, let's just look at the EQ to see what's missing and what's attenuated.
पहला रमी मैं तो इंस्टा पर करंट तक्षरी जो जो तमकेट लाई challenges पति गया बेशब पहला रहा लोको ए तो.
So as you can tell, there's a lot of low end here, right here between 207, 800, 1000. There's a lot of rumble that's going on, and basically anything over 7000 is non-existent. So as you can tell, this is a rap hip-hop type of song. Let me play it to you with the instrumental on that we talked about last week to see what it sounds like. The house.
पहला रमी मैं तो इंस्टा पर करंट तक्षरी जो जो तमकेट लाई challenges.
As you can tell, it does not sound release ready. So one of the first things we want to do is we want to cut down anything probably over 150 in this case, because it's just going to be rumble, clean up a bit of this mid end and boost the high end, and also control the dynamics. Those are going to be your important things that you want to take care of. So so first what I did is I converted this to a mono track. So I used a gain plugin. It's Logic's stock gain plugin. I converted it to mono and just reduced the gain a little bit because it was clipping a lot. And then next thing I did is I cut right around 540 a little bit. I shelved everything below 152, and I boosted everything basically starting at 3500. So let's see what effect this EQ has.
पहला रमी मैं तो इंस्टा पर करंट तक्षरी जो जो तमकेट लाई challenges पति गया बेशब लाइव जनारा लोको ए तो भारे करी ए महू पण आवती जती क्यारे में.
So you can really tell that cutting this 500 point down reduces that harshness and that distortion that was coming in. Also, anything below 152 was cutting down any of the rumble, and it's already sounding slightly more cleaner, but it needs a lot more work. So next thing I did was to add a compressor, and the compressor, I used a VCA vocal preset and just tweaked it to the point where I got the results I wanted. So let's engage the compressor and see what this vocal sounds like now.
पहला रमी मैं तो इंस्टा पर करंट तक्षरी जो जो तमकेट लाई challenges पति गया बेशब लाइव जनारा लोको ए तो भारे करी ए महू पण आवती जती क्यारे मेकअप without makeup.
So as you can tell, I'm doing a little bit of gain right here after the compression is done, just to make sure everything is hugging it tightly. Once that is done, I added a de-esser. So let's see what the vocal sounds like at this point right now.
पहला रमी मैं तो इंस्टा पर करंट तक्षरी जो जो तमकेट लाई challenges पति गया बेशब लाइव जनारा लोको ए तो भारे करी.
So again, this is the EQ right now as it goes, and you can see that the low end is clean. A lot of the rumble right here around the 500 is taken out, but we're still missing the high end of the song. So next I added a console EQ, and this is again a stock plugin from EQ, and I'm doing a bit of gain at 5000, and I'm also doing a bit of a high boost, just a dB of high boost using this plugin. You want to be careful of some of these plugins that are vintage stock plugins, because they could introduce some artifacts and some noise into the song. Depending on the song, you may or may not want that. So let's listen to this.
पहला रमी मैं तो इंस्टा पर करंट तक्षरी जो जो तमकेट लाई challenges पति गया बेशब लाइव जना.
So this is adding right here. These two are adding just a slight bit of sizzle, but it's already sounding a lot better than it was without it.
પહેલા રમી મેં તો ઇન્સ્ટા પર કોરન્ટ તાક્ષરી જોતામાં કેટલાય challenges પતી ગયા ભાઈ લાઈવ જનારા લોકોએ તો ભારે કરી
Great. So next thing we want to do is just control of a little bit of the background noise that was coming in. I did clean up the vocal, but there were still places where you were hearing a lot of noise, and with the compressor added on, those things are gonna just stick out. And I could have done this before, but I'm choosing it to do after compressor. It really doesn't matter as far as those things are controlled.
પહેલા રમી મેં તો ઇન્સ્ટા પર કોરન્ટ તાક્ષરી જોતામાં કેટલાય challenges પતી ગયા ભાઈ લાઈવ જનારા લોકોએ તો ભારે કરી
Great. Now, I was still missing that high end sizzle, and this is where I really went ham on this. I cleaned up a little bit of the low mid end right here and also boosted, basically started boosting at 11,000, but this was really taking out some of the or lifting the frequencies that were just hidden down there, and that needed to just shine and cut through the mix. So here, let me just do this. I'm gonna put this at 0, and then we're gonna boost it slowly, and you'll hear the difference as it goes in.
પહેલા રમી મેં તો ઇન્સ્ટા પર કોરન્ટ તાક્ષરી જોતામાં કેટલાય challenges પતી ગયા ભાઈ લાઈવ જનારા લોકોએ તો ભારે કરી એમાં હું પણ આવતી જતી ક્યારે મેકઅપ વિથઆઉટ મેકઅપ
So that's already sounding way better than what we had before. So let's see what we had before, and then I'm gonna engage things one by one and see what it sounds like.
પહેલા રમી મેં તો ઇન્સ્ટા પર કોરન્ટ તાક્ષરી જોતામાં કેટલાય challenges પતી ગયા ભાઈ લાઈવ જનારા લોકોએ તો ભારે કરી એમાં હું પણ આવતી જતી ક્યારે મેકઅપ વિથઆઉટ મેકઅપ વારે ઘડી હા તો ક્યાં આપણે ઘરમાં એક તરફ
Great. So the only thing that was left is to add a bit of delay and reverb. I already have my delay and reverb buses. I'm using Slate's Verb Suite as my long delay. Also, I'm using H delay and also a short delay from Verb Suite. So let's add one of those.
પહેલા રમી મેં તો ઇન્સ્ટા પર કોરન્ટ તાક્ષરી જોતામાં કેટલાય challenges પતી ગયા ભાઈ લાઈવ જનારા લોકોએ તો ભારે કરી એમાં હું પણ આવતી જતી ક્યારે મેકઅપ વિથઆઉટ મેકઅપ
So again, that's with everything. And let's play it bypassed again so you can see the difference.
પહેલા રમી મેં તો ઇન્સ્ટા પર કોરન્ટ તાક્ષરી જોતામાં કેટલાય challenges પતી ગયા ભાઈ લાઈવ જનારા લોકોએ તો ભારે કરી
Let's enable everything and see how that sounds. The house.
પહેલા રમી મેં તો ઇન્સ્ટા પર કોરન્ટ તાક્ષરી જોતામાં કેટલાય challenges પતી ગયા ભાઈ લાઈવ જનારા લોકોએ તો ભારે કરી એમાં હું પણ આવતી જતી ક્યારે મેકઅપ વિથઆઉટ મેકઅપ વારે ઘડી હા તો ક્યાં આપણે ઘરમાં એક તરફ
So that was a walkthrough of how to clean up phone recorded vocals and make them sound professional. And the two key things that I used here were EQ and compression, and also more EQ to boost and lift that high end. Make sure you're cutting the low end, and make sure you're controlling that 500 to 800 range frequency with your EQ, adding appropriate delay and reverb, and de-essing your vocals. It's pretty simple, basic stuff, and a lot of people think that you're not able to do a lot with a phone recorded vocal. But if you are recorded in time and pitch, then you can pretty much clean up the vocal to make it sound release ready. And there are many instances where you can take that vocal, put it through some distortion, add an effect, do a parallel compression, and really make it sound really grungy and make it sound like it's intentional, but it could fit in the record if it really fits the sound of the song. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. As usual, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you at the next one.